guys, it's Kate. Today I am taking you around Port Orleans French Quarter. These are one of my favorite resorts, and I say these because it actually connects to Riverside. So I'm actually going to take you through the resort and show you the different accommodations that French Quarter has to offer, and if that's not what you're looking for, how you can walk to Riverside. Also, please check out my Riverside video if you're curious to see what's over there. But let's just go ahead and get started. Want want. Thanks, Magical Express. There we go.
Disney bus in the way.
How rude. Disney bus at Disney Resort. Darn it.
There's bus stops though.
Yeah.
We don't normally get.
So when you are staying on property and do not have your own vehicle, you need to take Disney transportation. Those are the bus stops for
the parks and
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Or if you even want to get to another resort, if you have dining reservations at the Grand Floridian, for example, you can take the buses from resort to resort as well, not just to the parks. That's where I was trying to go with that thought. Thank you.
very cool. Put your beads on.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Is that the painting night?
On the bayou.
So this is, I feel like, fairly new. Very similar to Painting with a Twist. It's called Painting with the Bayou. It says, let your artistic side shine. Join us in Scat Cat's Club on Wednesdays from 6 to 8 for an instructor-led paint class to design your own take-home masterpiece. The class is $35 per person plus tax. I can't read. You can call the number, or for additional information, you can go to registration here in the lobby, and it's limited to 16 guests per week for ages 12 and up. So this is the one that they have featured this week.
I want to do that.
It's Neverland. That is so fun.
That'd be so fun to come to dinner and, you know, do a painting.
Dinner and painting, yeah. Maybe we can do that for Abel and I, you know, our birthday week.
Yeah.
There's bell services. If you need a minivan, you can go there. This over here is registration. And then on the side, no, go ahead. I'm not in line, no. Is concierge. And then if you're waiting, if you've got family members waiting while you are checking in, this is the waiting area. Pretty small, really cozy. Right off of the lobby and the concierge, there is Jackson Square. This is the gift shop for French Quarter. And I love the window that's completely filled with Mardi Gras beads, because I believe this is the month for Mardi Gras, right? It's March? March into April. So we'll do a quick scan in here and show you anything that's specific to the resort. Looks like a lot of the same kind of merchandise, 2018 merch. Hi.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you? Got a fun pin trading board. Men's apparel. Again, I've done a lot of detailed merchandise videos that I include prices and stuff, but for the resorts, I just try to do a scan for you guys. And I can do...
Are these new? Those are cute.
Those are really cute. They're big, got big old heads.
I like bobbleheads.
A more detailed view for you if you are wanting to see that. But I feel like for the most part it's the same merchandise, so I just really like to showcase anything that's resort specific, but also still give you kind of a feel for what you can find. So postcards and antenna toppers. They have quite a selection of mini hats. As well as regular dad hats or baseball hats. Those are $21.99 to $24.99. And this is kind of the women's section. These almost look like pajamas, or not pajamas, but travel clothes, comfy clothes.
You know, if you forget your jammies or whatever.
I love this collection. The vintage mini.
I love that one. I want those.
I've shown that one a couple times. What's also nice is they do have a fitting room in here, and I don't know that all resorts have that, so that's really nice if you're wanting to try on some merch. Okay, we've got some
honey decor, it's just the bottom.
yeah, some sun care, so bathing suits, goggles, sunscreen, earplugs, little, what are those, little wings, little armbands for your kiddos that need them, and some sunglasses, more swim gear for littles, as well as infant sets, excuse me, socks and undies. That one's really sweet.
That one's really cute. I think you could rock that.
Is it
says
youth?
But I don't know. I feel like you could wear that.
Well, what's nice is the hats are adjustable, so.
Well, and you're little.
Look, I think that that's for Easter.
Probably he's a chick. Or
She's a chick.
He's a chick.
Look. Oh my goodness. Those are precious.
So we just saw these at the Character Warehouse. How much are they?
Oh, they were $1.99 at the Character Warehouse, I think.
They're more here.
Yeah, they're 2 for $10 for the 3-pack or 2 for $14 for the 4-pack of the Magic Bandits. They also have a lot of home decor items, so mugs, things like that. This one is resort specific, so this is the good stuff here. So this is Port Orleans Resorts with the masquerade mask.
And then they are $17.95
for the Turvis. They also have a shot glass.
And that is $9.95. Toothpick holder, right?
Yes, toothpick holder. And then they have a luggage tag as well. That one is $7.95.
I like that they sell the resort prints.
And this is not peeling, it actually is just a protective layer, so you would peel that off after you purchase it. It's not defective. Yeah, I love these.
So the small one's $25.
I think that's such a great way to commemorate your stay too. Can you imagine having like a gallery wall of all the resorts you've stayed at?
That would be fun. Yeah.
And that's the larger print. So those are resort specific items.
Oh, there's a green cup too.
Oh, we'll go look at that. Okay. They also have an entire 3-tiered display of pins. Again, I'm not going to go through these one by one, but you can see it is quite the selection, including pin backs.
These are $15.99. They're super cute.
Oh, I love that. I really like that one. I'm a mug girl, so I'm easily appeased by all the mugs. And then they have too the coffees and teas.
But these would be cool for Abel driving to work.
Yeah, the ones that have the lid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about done with my I bought this months ago, and I'm finally finishing up, but I loved all of them in there. They were all really good.
Look, you can get the little tea bag with a Mickey head.
I know. I actually have two
$12.99.
tea presses like that I didn't pay $12.95 for. $12.99, whatever you said. And then this is like the snack and stationery area, so almost kind of like a pantry of sorts. Let me get you in focus. So they have the new packaging of Mini Sweet Shop, some of the Chip 'n Dale Snack Company snacks, Goofy's Candy Company.
And these are part of the food plan, the snack options.
Yes, which I think I have seen a lot of people do that in their Disney halls that have the dining plan and have a lot of snack credits left over. They come to the resort and get a lot of the Goofy's candy.
You wouldn't think you would, but you always have snack credits left over.
Mm-hmm. Because I think when you are using those for like the sit-down restaurants in the parks, I mean you really get full. You don't need a lot of snacks throughout the day. So there's some stationery items, some luggage. If you buy so many souvenirs, you need something else to take home with you, which I feel like is half my problem. But then they also have like a pharmacy area, Advil, Aleve, Benadryl, Tylenol, anything you need there, which is great.
Store, I think it's much smaller than Riverside, but it has everything you need.
Absolutely. It's like a little kitchenette area, so donuts, spreads, cereals. They have, I love that they have these. That just reminds me of the airport when you're buying books or magazines to take on the plane with you.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. Yeah. They've also got the resort mugs.
They're $18.99 now. Wow.
Wow, weren't they just 15 or 16 or something?
Here's what they go, that's a lot.
Oh my goodness. And I think these are fun too. I feel like they change these out pretty frequently. They have trivia. So I'm curious, you guys, if you want to participate in the trivia, fill this out and leave it in the comments. So I won't say what I think the answers are. That's really fun. Coming out of Jackson Square, back into the lobby, we're gonna stay to the left and head to the arcade. This is also where you'll find restrooms. See? Right there. It's all really close together. Ooh, this one's tiny compared to... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
It's smaller, definitely the further side of that.
Massage chairs. Mom and Abel's favorite. I love these big wall ones, like that take up the whole thing. Ski ball.
Like the air hockey.
Air hockey is my favorite. I'm mean with air hockey. I take out fingers with air hockey. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm ruthless. Dangerous. Awesome. I believe that they have the same system of the cards, but I actually don't see the card machine. Normally that's right when you come into every arcade. Oh, okay. So yeah, it is exactly the same. It's here on the wall, guys. The arcade card. So it's the same system that they've shown in all of them. That you purchase the card, and here's a recharge station, and that's how you're able to play the arcade games. I want to take a minute to talk about these because I've seen them at every resort, and I know that they have them inside of the parks, and I don't know that I've talked about it all too much. So these are the fuel rod portable chargers. What you do is you make a one-time payment of $30 using the machine here. It just walks you through the steps, and then out pops a fuel rod that is completely charged, and you can then charge your phone on the go, which is nice for when you're at the parks because all of us Instagram and Facebook people that are on social media, it can drain your battery pretty quickly. So when you make it back to the resort and your fuel rod is empty, what you can do is you can continually swap it for the length of your stay. You would just put it back in here. Say you're going to swap instead of buy, and then you're just going to continually receive filled or portable chargers. So I think that that's really, really nice. And for $30, if you plan on staying here for, you know, a week or two, that's a great deal to keep your phone charged while you're at the parks. The other thing I want to show you is over here. This is the recreation calendar. So this publishes every month. So this is for the calendar for March. So the activities are going to change based on the time that you're here. I'm trying very hard for it not to be glary, but I think that's the best it's going to do. On Sundays they have the Beignet Dash Fun Run. I so highly recommend that. My husband and I got to do that, and I think it was about $15, and it was so fun. You run from here, French Quarter, down to Riverside and back, so that was really nice. And it looks like then Monday through Saturday they've got Mardi Gras pool parties, Mickey tie-dye, bingo, name that movie, trivia, all kinds of things. Another thing I really recommend is the movie Under the Stars. That is a lot of fun, and the movie changes every day. It looks like on Mondays it's The Princess Diaries, and on Saturday it's Coco. So we'll have to bring my husband to that. I know he loves that. It also looks like that there's a Mardi Gras movie masquerade scavenger hunt. It says, all throughout the resort you'll find masks themed to your favorite Disney movies, and we need your help to find them all. To join in on the fun, visit the front desk to pick up your clue guide. Return your completed clue guide to the front desk to collect a Mardi Gras surprise. I may have to do that. And then there's the painting on the bayou information. We already saw that when we came in. So definitely looking at this, and there's one of these for each of the resort is going to be very helpful to you for planning any activities for your day if you're not visiting the parks during the day, or even when you come back for the nighttime. They've got stuff going on at night as well. I don't want to disturb these people. They're actually setting up for the painting, so I just wanted to do a very quick scan through. That's what your painting class will look like if you participate in the painting on the bayou. But again, I don't want to disturb them, so I'm gonna go. But this is Scat Cats. So this is the lounge bar area that the painting by the bayou is held right outside of. But you can come in here, and they have really cool jazz memorabilia on the walls. The bar. And a lot of room to sit. I make a conscious effort not to spin you guys around too fast. Try to go slow.
I appreciate that.
Because I know when I'm watching videos too, it's hard for you to focus when you're going too fast. Alright, walking into Sassagoula Floatworks. Here are the menus. Now these change, so I'm just going to let you guys look at each one for a bit as it changes, and then I'll take you over there so you can actually see. Here's the next one. And then I brought hand sanitizer. And then here's what the inside of it looks like. You're fine. You're totally fine. So this is the girl shop. This is where you'll get cheeseburgers, sandwiches, chicken on a biscuit, that kind of thing, excuse me. Then they have the entree shop, which has the rice bowl, which is typically what I get. I get the pulled pork, the black beans, and the dirty rice. It's a little spicy. It's really good. And then they also have a Southern Classic meat and three, so you get a meat and three sides. This side is the bakery, so you can get your beignets. They've got an ice cream sundae, brownies, cookies, bundt cakes. This is pasta and pizza. And then at the end is the sandwiches and salads. And then they also have here in the middle a cold station, so they have fruits, juices, waters. You can get the resort cups on top as well. Once you have your food, you just go to one of the cashiers and pay.
what they're for in here. I love the bottle chandeliers or the glass bottle chandeliers. Actually, didn't know those were also in here.
Well, it's closed for now, but that's good to know. Alright, so there is Jackson Square Gifts and Desires. That's the gift shop. This is the front entrance to the main lobby. This is Sassagoula Floatworks Food Factory. That is the dining. And now we are turning and heading towards the pool. What I really love about this area is this whole walkway. They have a lot of really interactive things over here. To the right, we're going to see there's a playground for kiddos. To the left is a spa, and then you have the pool straight on. So this area of the resort is definitely the hub, I think, kind of for hanging out. So you go through, and that is the playground. Now there's kids at the playground, so I don't want to, you know, those parents think I'm like filming people's kids. I love these little gators. They're so cute. This is on the left, the pool, and what's really nice about this pool is it does have a wheelchair access. So for people that need that additional support, that accommodation, it's here for you. Ooh, the door's having kicked me on the way in. So here's the pool. This is actually the spa. But as I said, they have the machine, I guess for lack of a better term, that if somebody's in a wheelchair, they can get out of their wheelchair into that chair and then be lowered down into the jacuzzi. So somebody left their flip-flops and their shirt in here. If you're missing your flip-flops or your shirt, come to the jacuzzi. Oops. Now again, some things you're going to hit before you hit the pool. On the right is the restrooms. So if you need to get out of the pool to use the restroom, or you want to use the restroom before you get in, that's going to be on the right. So the women's is the entrance that you're seeing there, and then the men's is on the other side. They also have this here, the little bar.
This is one of my favorite places to hang out. They have these nice little heating lamps.
They're really fun. And then here's the pool.
I'll open it.
We'll go inside. It's open from 10 to 8. And again, I'm a little funny about like filming people at the pool. I don't want them to think I'm filming people in bathing suits. So it'll be a quick scan through. And then they have the aquatic play area. Little splash pad.
I don't think anybody's in there actually right now.
We're too tall. Under 48 inches. We're too big. Okay. I was just gonna do a swipe of my. That's totally fine. Yeah, we're too big. I know. All the fun stuff are for the little ones. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. If you need another shot, you can like run through. I'm gonna get the other side.
Oh, okay. No, you're good.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. Cast members are so nice.
They are. Disney has the best.
Nice seating area by the pool. It's where Mom hangs out.
I know, people are sitting at my table. I'm not happy.
How rude. But if you come this way, this is actually where the laundry is. Port Orleans Resort. Laundry on the levee. I was gonna say that not correctly. Ooh, ooh, it's locked. You gotta have a magic band to get in. Ooh.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah.
That's alright. It's clear doors, you can see through. Pretty cool. Alright, so we are at the back of the pool. There is the pool there. And we just came out the back and we are now on the walkway along the waterfront. You can head down to the right where that boat was and take a boat taxi to, I believe it actually goes to Riverside.
And the other way goes to Disney Springs.
Yep. So Riverside and Disney Springs. And this is actually the path that I run. So if you're a runner and are wanting to be running outside, you can take this path all the way to Riverside. I don't know that they have a gym here, do they?
I don't know, we'll see.
I know that Riverside shares a lot of the accommodations with French Quarter, so if they don't have a gym on this side, you should be able to walk over and use the gym on the other side. But I don't think that they have a gym on this side.
This is the smoking area.
This is the information about the Beignet Dash Fun Run that I told you guys I participated in. Check-ins at 7:30, start times at 8. It's $15 plus tax. Totally recommend it. So fun. So Mom was mentioning, and it's a good point to mention, that with Port Orleans, both Riverside and French Quarter, they are connected, so it is like one resort even though it's separated. So anytime you're staying at one and are wanting more options, you can walk to the other. So for example, if I'm staying here at French Quarter and Sassagoula isn't speaking to me, I'm wanting more options, I can take this path or the water taxi over to Riverside and I can check out their restaurant over there. And they have boat rides and their quick service as well. So I actually really love this resort for that reason, is it is two resorts in one essentially. So you have a lot of options. I'm sorry? Oh, and as far as pets are concerned, French Quarter does not allow pets with the exception of service dogs, and Riverside does. So if you're staying on this side, which is French Quarter, you cannot bring your pet, but if you walk across to Riverside, they do allow pets. So I wanted to show you guys down here. This is the Cajun Campfire. They're between buildings 5 and 6. So they will have s'mores, and I believe their movie is out here as well. But just wanted to take you and show you that. I love the courtyards here. They're stunning. All of the plants. Lights are starting to come on because it is 6:21. So we're passing the golden hour. Lights are turning on. So here's the campfire. So if you are wanting to do campfire or s'mores roasting, this is where that activity would be held. And I believe they do the movie right here in the grass. Moral of the story, don't let go of your paper. Alright guys, so that was my tour of Port Orleans, French Quarter. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for coming along with me. I love doing these resort tours and getting to show you the different accommodations the resorts have to offer, the shopping, the pools, the lobby. It's a lot of fun and I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! Alright guys, that was my tour on, I just have it almost spelled.
Very nice.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do it again. I just stick a step on it. Okay.